So I wish to take this opportunity to wish all the residents of St. John's a bright and prosperous new year. As we look to 2017, we can do so with anticipation and a sense of hope with the Nevis Reformation Party. At the beginning of the year, it is always very useful to look back at the challenges in 2016 and resolve to make fundamental changes to address those challenges. As we look at the scorecard for Nevis, we see the negative side of the balance sheet showing the abandonment of the Nevis Island administration, which was set up at independence in 1983 to deliver services, programs and projects to the people of Nevis. This is a major failing. We must vote in 2017 to return government to Nevis by voting the Nevis Reformation Party. The failure to create employment in Nevis, so the young people are being left to experience despair and hardship. No project has been created to employ as many as 20 persons since the government took office in 2013. In fact, most alarming was the Premier's comments in the 2016-17 budget that Nevisians must proceed to St. Kitts, where there are employment opportunities. This goes against the grain of all the thinking and the right-thinking people of Nevis. When we set up the administration and put a government in place in Nevis, we did so on the assumption and the sure and certain belief and conviction that the Nevis Island administration must create employment for Nevis. Of course, those of us who were living in Nevis in 1992 remember that there were people from St. Kitts, and some of them are still here, who came over to Nevis in search of work when we opened the Four Seasons Hotel. The collapse of the health services reflected in absentee leadership by the minister, poor management, high infant mortality rates. Remember, 26 babies dying in 3 years in Nevis, poor quality care, the non-commissioning of the dialysis unit, the non-commissioning of the urology center, the absence of a psychiatrist to treat mentally ill patients. All of these are major shortcomings, major failures in the Ministry of Health. The reduced focus on education by eliminating the Ministry of Education, the result is limited focus and unsatisfactory results. Reading still remains a challenge at the primary level, and the reading recovery program has failed. Too many students are still leaving high school without the minimum requirements for employment and further education. Crime continued to plague the society in 2016, due in large measure to the government's failure to introduce sensible and well thought through programs to address issues of prevention, rehabilitation and security. The time for talk is over. The people of St. John must have great difficulty with the representative taking 2 salaries every month. There are many persons here who do not work, so they do not even earn 1 salary. Yet, there is a representative who is more accessible to the people of Morocco than to the people of St. John. The Nevis Reformation Party has always demonstrated a strong commitment to improving the quality of life of the people. It is the Nevis Reformation Party that established the Four Seasons Resort, the Sixth Form, the Land Reform Program, the first in the OECS, the Housing Revolution, and the electrification of Nevis. As we look toward 2017, we ask for and look forward to the support of the people of St. John as we lead the revitalization and redevelopment of Nevis. To the young, I say, I will again make you the central focus for youth development, because youth development will become a cross-cutting theme. For 2017 and in a new government, we are going to focus on skills training, electrical, plumbing, automotive, air conditioning, joinery, carpentry, welding. Young people, get ready to roll with us in 2017. Get ready to rumble with skills training to increase your income. Your certificate will become your passport to a better life in which you will be masters of your own destiny. This will happen with us. Remember, we did it already and we can do it again. Education at college and university level to be funded under the tertiary education policy developed by the NRP government of 2006 to 2012. Tuition, economic costs, financial allowances for nurses and teachers in training, and incentives for professionals will underpin the policy. Sports has lost focus under the traveling minister, so we shall redesign our sports program to reflect coaching, training, participation in competitions locally and regionally. We shall establish a major parish league competition for cricket, football, netball, and track and field, and the development and maintenance of sports facilities. I think when I speak, I am speaking from a position of having been able to do so and having done so. I want also for the people of St. John's to bear in mind that we will reinstitute the social programs. Remember the parent education programs? Reading starts with us, to nurture that culture of reading in our society, training in conflict resolution and anger management, so that our young people and older people could develop a sense of tolerance and reduce the tempo toward violence. Remember our homework assistance program, which allowed young people in primary school, the children in primary school, to master the skills in language and mathematics, and also put some additional money in the pockets of our teachers. We will reintroduce that. The Bikes Not Bombs, the Nivision Pearls, all of these programs, and I am surprised in a society that got very accustomed to this. And even so the teachers, when the government slashed the program, homework assistance program, the teachers felt it in their pockets. So I would expect them in 2017 to vote for their pockets, vote for the government that is giving them the incentive to teach our children at afternoons after school. Job creation. We will begin immediately to fire the economy by creating jobs. This is our secret weapon. We have the mechanism in place so to do. When we are voted into office, we shall begin the revitalization of the economy with some major projects in the construction sector. As we move to 2017, we are all convinced that the CCM representative has been a monumental failure, even though getting 2 salaries. A very strange thing. If a minister gets 2 salaries, you will think that he will do twice the amount of work. I think he is justifying it on the basis that his day has 48 hours. So he spends 24 with Nevis and 24 with St. Kitts. The people of St. John's and the wider public can determine that. The failures of the minister in health, in social development, in sports, in culture, in community development, we have not seen a single project. And at the tourism level, the planes still continue to come to Nevis empty. And when the planes come to Nevis empty, the government has to pay for the empty seats. So the people of St. John's know that he has been a monumental failure. I think I want to record the sentiments of one of the constituents who says he has no landmark, and that when the elections come, he will have no landmark to point to. So then, as 2017 beckons, let us as a community resolve to make the change that we need to make so that we can lift our community to a higher level. The time is now, and we in the Nevis Reformation Party expect the people of St. John's, having looked at the differences between myself and the present representative, they will make that change. The change also beckons, and so we expect our people to make the right choices. And we're saying the right choice is the choice of the Nevis Reformation Party. So on behalf of my family and on behalf of the Nevis Reformation Party, I extend to you best wishes for 2017. I am persuaded that we can work together to do much better for our community in 2017. God bless you.